Well, hello, Robert Heffernan with Endotech, a contributor to the Pareto Network and Endotech subscribers. This is Blockchain Vitals, our daily show talking cryptocurrencies, things in the matrix. I'm a master endotechnician when trading cryptos, a little pullback here. And happy birthday, Bitcoin, one day belated. Actually, it's still today here, but when you're watching this, it'll be tomorrow there. Very confusing as a cryptologist or cryptocurrency marketplace, 24/7, 365 days a year. So I needed to say happy birthday yesterday, which is today, which is tomorrow. You get the picture. Let's do the rounds. Doing the rounds, we do it every day, talking things in the news and cryptography. Also, I'm going to call them ancillary news items or things in the news that you need to pay attention to. We live in a connected world. And the U.S. stock market, the world stock market continues to melt down. And it looks to me like there's some contagion going on here and is going to bleed into the cryptos. I saw a tweet today, Apple off 10%, $55 billion, more than a third of the total market cap of all cryptos, just to give you some perspective. Now, with that perspective, and another thing in the news today for perspective, Overstock.com will become the first company to pay taxes in Bitcoin. So legitimacy for sure, just in the infancy of this space. But that does not mean, believe me, people get in more trouble. I've gotten more trouble trading in my life because I believe the fundamental story so much and I disregard the technicals and what the technicals are telling me. And that is how you get in trouble. Please mind the mo, and let's take the vitals here because we need to talk price action. Taking the vitals, I do it every day. This week we are sticking with Ether and some very important levels here now in Ether going on. All right, so first of all, you'll notice Ether right now trading 145.69, and we've spent several days in up momentum and now not able to hold that level at 146.67. Now, Ether, as I talked yesterday, pretty healthy as it goes with its weekly lower momentum level. That's down at 110.87. And you will notice that the lower momentum down on the daily 123.29. A pullback, I for sure can see us going back and testing that lower mo on the daily where I think the bigger argument will be. I think the bigger argument is going to be down at the 110.87 level, that retest of lower momentum on the weekly fractal. And a lot of these other coins that we're going to talk about here, and by the way, you need to be an Endotech subscriber to partake in that part of the actionable trading content. They're already flirting much closer with their weekly lower momentum levels. And so the contagion, I believe, in the stock market, and I don't see, here's a couple of things that I do not see. I do not see an end to the U.S. Government shutdown quickly, and I do not see an end to the U.S.-China trade relations working itself out quickly either. And so, I think we're going to have a protracted battle here on both of those fronts, neither one of those of which are good for the U.S. stock market. But I do believe that if we can, I just don't want to see this contagion hit these cryptos where they all just go back into lower mo on the daily, back into lower mo on the weekly. You know what? We can play from the short side for sure because I think they expose a lot lower trading levels if and when that happens. And the key here is the fundamental story long-term for cryptos is obviously brilliant. I had lunch today with a gentleman here that's got technology to overlay two other blockchain applications, one on privacy, one on mapping, and it's going to revolutionize what's going on in the public safety area of things. But again, the price discovery and the fundamentals do not have to be the same. All right? The Apple, by the way, Apple, I never understood the value in Apple myself personally. I'm not an Apple person. I was an Apple person until I thought they started, giving you something and then taking it back. And I think Apple is an incredible ad agency. I think they should just become an advertising agency because Apple advertises better than any company that's ever been born to the planet. But that doesn't necessarily, transfer into everybody needing another $1,000 phone this year. I might be old school, but I think they could have built the flip phone to withstand 10 or 20 years worth of use. And what do we really need it for anyway, except to say, hey, where are you? That's another story for another segment. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at here, though, with Ethereum. We are out of upper momentum on the daily. I don't see why we wouldn't go test that lower momentum level, 123.29. And mostly because I think a couple of these other coins, if they get into lower momentum on the weekly, are going to not only add contagion, we will add contagion to the Ethereum chart, not only from the U.S. stock market, but also from the rest of the complex. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to the YouTube crowd, and we're going to cover some more on these sheet. I didn't cover the last 4. We're going to do that today. XMR, BNB, Dash, and IOTA, I believe is. Anyway, let's do that. See you later, YouTube.